So I wanted to address this whole issue of the seduction community, the pickup community, and it really gets a bad rap. It sounds like it's teaching men to be predators or, preying on these poor, defenseless women. And I really find that a little bit disturbing, this picturing men as predators and women as these helpless victims. So I understand that there's always a few bad apples, a few criminals, a few sociopaths, but men in general are certainly not predatory, and women are certainly not victims over the age of 18. What I've seen with the seduction community as I've looked into it and met some of the people in it is that really what this is personal development for men, personal and social development, and it's of a very high caliber actually. And there aren't really a lot of avenues for men to work on self-development because it's considered, you think of the whole macho culture. Men are supposed to already know everything. They're already supposed to be good in bed. They're already supposed to know how to behave. Now suddenly they're all supposed to know about their feelings and so on. And meanwhile, women have all sorts of help available to them. I was thinking this morning on the car over here that women have Cosmopolitan magazine always teaching them, all little tricks to seduce men and little tricks to do this and how to seduce men this and that way. But men, what are they left with? They're supposed to get all their sex education from porn. This doesn't make any sense. So anyway, the pickup community came along and introduced to men a way to work on themselves, become better men, how to meet women, how to conduct themselves. I studied Tantra I have studied Tantra for a while, and one of the most famous Tantra teachers is Charles Muir, who kind of introduced Tantra to American audiences. And Charles Muir said something that changed my life. He said, is it okay if I get a little R-rated in this? He said, everyone's looking for love, men, women, everyone. Men just look for it with their dicks. And that really changed my opinion of men going out looking to meet women. Everyone's looking for love. Everyone's looking for love. And so men try to meet women. Men want to have sex with women. Men are looking to fall in love. And this is a beautiful avenue for that. In terms of pickup and the pickup community, I think if men are attracted to it, there's a lot of claims that you can go out and get laid tonight and this kind of bait marketing. And, if people want to go out and get laid tonight, I have no problem with that. I think that's a stage of development that's good for people, because I really feel that people need to get to a place in their personal development where they've had enough sex. Because I think a lot of the psychological problems that people have is that they just haven't had sex enough. So they're still starving, they're still wanting to sneak around, they get married and they haven't had enough partners, so they have to go cheat and all this kind of stuff, because just basically people haven't had enough sex. So I think going to learn how to pick up, having enough sex, that's a good thing. But after that, we want to remember, what are we really here for? We're really here for love. And for men to develop themselves, become fully sexual beings instead of just superficially watching porn, but really out being able to connect with women, make real relationships. This is going to benefit everyone, men and women alike. For men to come fully into their strength, fully into their power, look as good as they can look. Why not? Women do this. Why shouldn't men groom themselves and be beautiful? Think of the male peacock putting up his tail for the peahen. I mean, this is beautiful. It's in nature. And the little ritual dances of courtship have been going on since time began. So for men to learn and get good at that, this benefits everyone. And I think it's great. So the truth is, I want to tell other women that I've met guys in the pickup community, and these are the kind of guys you want to meet. These are guys who are working on themselves, trying to become better in touch with women, trying to learn how to please us. These are the best men. And certainly there are ones that are less developed than others, And just as we would go anywhere and be interested in certain men and not others, we would still have the ability to make distinctions. But I just want to say that from what I've seen in the pickup community, these are the men we want to meet. We always have this thing that women are interested in bad boys. Well, these guys are learning the skills that bad boys have always had that are very attractive to us. Again, we want to look at the internal person and see what their values are, but this makes men sexier, more appealing to us. What could be wrong with that?